Hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to Shaun Does FM and welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge with Caversham at the moment. Today we will bring you two games. We have got our first one against Havelock North right now, and after that we are playing in a few weeks' time in game Northern away. We do have a chance of wrapping up the title today if things go our way. Unfortunately though, Roslyn Wakery have won their game in hand on us, so we will need them to slip up in their second game to have a chance to wrap things up. But in the meantime, let's crack on with this game against Havelock North. So I'll show you the team. I was under the impression Suleiman Muhadar was actually on international duty for this game, but he is here. So that's good because we have struggled without him so far this season, which means Angel Boehner would have started up front. He suits us a bit more. He's a bit better header than Mark McKenzie, so he would have gone up front. It suits us more for the set pieces, but he will be on the bench as wing cover for McKenzie. But this is more or less the team that we've been rolling most of the season. The only player who's in where he probably wouldn't be otherwise is Javier Langley, who comes in for a recovering Michael Doyle. As you can see, he's just coming back from an injury, but usually would start for us. He was up to a 4-star rating, I'm sure, but gone down since his injury, which is a bit of a concern, but he's on the rehab program, so hopefully that helps him out. But anyway, we'll crack into this. This is a game we are comfortable favourites for. Really should be winning. So hopefully we get the job done here and can inch towards our third ODT Football South Premier League title and make it 4 trophies in 3 years at the club. We did deal to Havelock North, I think it was about 2-0 in the season. Should have checked that. Alright, team talk. Go with the usual. Point the finger, and I expect nothing but a win. It's done the job, isn't it? Players quite pumped up. We'll get the midfielders going as well. Yep, everyone motivated for the most part. And let's get into it. So Caversham, we are in the red, Havelock North in the white and blue. And we're underway. So it's been going well for the most part this season. As I said in yesterday's video, which if you haven't seen, it would be a good catch up for you to sort of see what we've done the last 3 seasons here. We have been very dominant in the past 2 seasons as we get a goal. 25 seconds into the game, Anton tucks it away left corner, and that's a brilliant start. So he had a shot there on the edge of the box. It was blocked. Ankara gets it back to Sweet. Over to Iradakunda, who finds Anton, who's made a good run. Well timed. He's put that into the left side and inside side netting. A brilliant start for us there. So that's just what we were after. We're on the front foot again. And this is what has been happening for the majority of our time at this club. We've been pretty dominant in most of our games. Apart from, we drew one this year, which was a bit frustrating. First time we've dropped points in the league game. That was against Dunedin Tech a few games ago, but otherwise we've been really good. Build up here from the back, and Anton off the ball running nicely down that right-hand side. Gets it to Ahmed Ankara, and another really good strike in that bottom left corner, and we are absolutely dealing to Havelock North here. 2-0 after 2 minutes in game. Iradakunda again with a nice switch ball that's found Anton, so those two linking up nicely. Anton lays it off for Ankara, and he just rifles one into the bottom left corner. Keeper no chance there. And Anton and TL Iradakunda started off very nicely. And Havelock haven't done anything yet, although it has only been 9 minutes, but with a 2-0 scoreline, they want to strike back fairly soon. So play across and Morozek has that well covered. Just be careful there, Fabian. You don't kick the ball into the opposition. Long ball, McKenzie's got on the end of that. Suleiman, Anton, this got to be 3-0. But he's offside. I thought he might be. Just timed his run early there, Anton. I suspect McKenzie. Nice ball here to Suleiman. And not as far offside as I thought he might be, but yeah, probably just offside. Raphael Floro from the free kick. They play a 1-2 and then it gets back to Now we're back with Sweet, then Ankara. Langley's going to try and put Anton through, but he squares it. Suleiman Muhadar gets his 21st of the season, and we are running away with this. Coming up to 20 minutes, going 3-0, and this is pretty routine if we're being blunt. Just dominating at the moment, and yeah, it's matching up to most of the games we've had in this division. Anton with a nice run. Gets it, and Suleiman onside and buries it bottom left corner, which seems to be the theme today. I mean, they haven't even had a shot on goal yet, so we are well and truly all over them here. Stewart for Havelock, now they have a chance. They try again, go over the top, and yeah, it won't work. Jansen covering very nicely, and Mackenzie will find Anton, and off the post as he's going for his second. He's having a very good game today, Anton. They've gone behind us here though, and that's poor from us. Who was that? Is Miguel Angel Volquez, and has got his first goal of the season. And just saying how good we are in the air, we make a pretty bad mistake. Janssen trying to clear that one, about to receive it, but doesn't get up to challenge for it. Volquez has an easy shot at goal. It's a free one. Nothing to panic about yet, but not ideal. We haven't conceded too many goals this season. An article came up before this game, actually, that Mrozek was after a clean sheet record for the league. He was on 8 leading into this game. The record 11. He will only tie that now because that's the most he can do after leading that one in, although not really his fault. So we're just trying to re-establish that 3-goal lead. Nice header there from Muhadar over to Mackenzie. Floro, that ball blocked, but he gets it back. Iradakunda. Ankara with a strike. Oh, it's a ripper. Bottom right corner. That's 2 for Ankara today, and we are back to that 3-goal lead and well on top in this game. Once again, dominating possession and just able to create a lot of chances. Iradakunda with another nice ball. Him and Anton pulling the strings out there. Ankara given too much space outside the box and buries that well on top of them here. See with the XG, we're just smashing them as it shows on the scoreline. A bit frustrating, they've only had the one shot on goal and they got it in, but we've got to be pretty happy with that. Do the old praise from the old FM games. Everyone's happy, so we'll get back into the second half and wrap this game up. And Floro once again. That is a simple goal. Filippo Fiumano, his first goal, might be his first goal for the club, at least in a competitive game. For the former Juventus player, he's just sat back post there. The goalkeeper's come out for this and not got to it. He's really ended up in no man's land, hasn't he? And Fiumano, who is well onside, no issues there, is able to empty that, or header that into an empty net. 5-1, well and truly on top here. As you can see, 18 shots, 7 on target to the 1. We are absolutely battering them. All praises, boys. Get them back to being a bit less complacent. So I'll find that works with. But Christensen here, he's pinched out Fiumano and Volquez. They'll be up against Jansen here, and it's a really poor finish by Volquez for them. So not a lot to worry about there, as I'll just have a look at possibly making some subs, get some tired legs off, as there's not really much point of any injuries at this stage, as Mackenzie gets played through nicely, but doesn't quite put that into the bottom corner, and we will make some changes here. Sweet looks a bit tired. We'll put Tio into the CDM role because he can play there. Oliver Colotti, who's a decent player. The 19-year-old, so he's one of the under 20 boys, which is always good. 3 stars. Good all-round player, especially for this level. 1 New Zealand under 20 cap, so very useful option off the bench. And we'll also take... Oh, do we want to take... I was going to take Anton off, but he is playing extremely well, so we'll actually leave him on. No point taking off a player if they're playing well, but if they're only going average, we might as well make a change and just see how the rest of the boys go, keep their fitness up and keep everyone in the squad happy. That's another average ball. It seems to be one of the issues with us. We do play those cross balls and they and they do get cut out often, but for the most part, we really do control games well with this tactic. As Christensen's given a lot of space by our centre backs there, and Blazers one just over the top post, so it could have been 5-2 there. They are having a few chances, not nearly as many as us, but they're definitely threatening a bit when they do get an on goal. And again, they are. Volquez, but a nice block. I suspect that was from Filippo. As Jansen's been told to ease off the tackles, but so they are getting their shots up definitely, but in general we are all over them. So we'll just make another few changes here. We'll take Jansen off. We don't want a red card. Liam Moore will come on for him. Liam Moore, a solid centre back, 22-year-old local boy. We got him off the Wellington Phoenix actually a couple of seasons ago, as you can see down here. Hasn't played a lot with Filippo coming in, but has been a solid contributor when we have needed him off the bench. And the other player who's not going great today, we'll actually bring Doyle on at the back. Langley going okay, but we'll get Doyle's fitness up. He's not quite 100%, but he's pretty near, and I remember he could have got through, I think it was 30 minutes this game, so we'll give him that opportunity to get that fitness base back up for some bigger games ahead, in particular that Roslyn Wackery one in 2 more game weeks' time. But Christensen once again gets it on goal, and yeah, we are being caught out by them. They are mid-table, have Lock. They were 5th leading into this game. They're a solid team. They did get promoted up to this division at the start of the season, so obviously they don't have a heap of experience, but they are doing a pretty good job, to be fair. First time in the division. I don't know if they're actually from down south, Havelock North. I suspect it's from, or a team from up north that have just been thrown in to make up the numbers, but wasting the time a little bit, it seems like, but more with the free kick here. And a bit scrappy from Havelock North, but Suleiman misses just outside the left hand upright. Maybe we should have taken Anton off earlier. He was a bit knackered now, isn't he? But he's been really good today. The boys up now. Floro trying to get someone on the end of that ball, but I suspect that's going to be full time after that, and it is very comfortable win for us. I say very comfortable. They got a goal and they did threaten a few times, especially in that second half, as you can see. Just after the 5-1 mark, wasn't it? But really, we dominated that game. Anton definitely player of the game. With a goal, and I'm pretty sure he got at least 1 assist. But a very good performance. Happy with that. Everyone inspired and motivated, so we're doing quite well there, aren't we? So as you can see, Havelock North 13 points. They're mid-table. Dunedin Tech, who we drew that game against, a team that looked like they might be in trouble, but we are now 6 points clear. So if we win this next game and Roslyn Wackery drop points, we will secure the league. Even if we both win, it's going to take a fair effort from Roslyn Wackery to catch us, and I suspect that they probably couldn't with that goal difference of 23. Such a good match. Can't get over how dangerous we looked. Oh, everyone's stoked. He's surely copied and pasted the last name onto Twitter there, this bloke. And this bloke. Yep, Anton definitely played well. So we'll go back. We've got 2 weeks till this next match now, and as you can see, scheduled a few friendlies, so we'll skip that and we will come back for our game against, he checks, Northern, where we possibly could wrap up the title. Right, so we'll just cut in here before we start this Northern game, which is still 2 days away, and we have got our youth intake. And to be blunt, not a lot to get excited about here. There's a few with decent little potential. I'll attend the game and see, but there's probably not a lot here that we'll be picking up. As you can see, a lot of half-star at the moment, most of the players and their potential here. 2 or 1.5 stars at most, so definitely not a golden generation. More like a just a rubbish generation, isn't it, really? But yeah, we will come back for the Northern game in a few days. Right, so we've been asked to hold a team meeting here. Usually this goes incredibly badly, but we'll see what happens here. We are expected to win the title, aren't we? I suppose we've got to say that. Oh dear, okay. As I said, yeah, we'll respect that, I suppose. That, don't know why they tell us to do that, it never works. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't backfire. So we're just about to head into this Northern game, a game where we might secure the title. We are first up, 10 AM on a Saturday. Roslyn Wackery, the only team who can catch us, are 4 o'clock on the Sunday. So we are going to have to wait a little while just to see. Oops, wrong button, but the manager tries to put the pressure on us. Cole Cunningham suggesting that we should secure the title. He's probably right, but we will make a pretty straight back comment and try and play off that little bit of pressure he's trying to put on us there. So we've got Northern away here. They are 7th, 7 points from 11 games. This is a game we should definitely be winning. I mean, they all are, to be fair. But you never know. Especially after that team talk, that never goes well. I don't know why I bothered doing it. So, same team as last game, except we've brought Michael Dorr back in. He is just fit enough, 75 minutes. That should do. We'll be able to bring Javier Langley on. Lots of green links. Looks good. Positive again. Let's crack on and secure the title, hopefully, depending on our result tomorrow in the game time. Where are we? At the Gardens ground here. Good Flores start. You don't know what this guy's smoking. You can't seriously tell me that Mahudau deserves to start. He's only got 58 goals in 37 games, you absolute muppet. James DePonte, you tool. Henry knows where it's at. And Nico. Don't you dare insult Suleiman. Right, I won't tell them we can win the title, but keep the run going and we'll pump the boys up with a bit of faith in him. Which seems to go well. And we're mostly motivated and ready to go. So here we are, in the red again, Northern in the black at home. Hopefully we get a start as good as we did last game. Unlikely, that was a dead set flyer, 2 goals in 2 minutes. But, Ancroft, some nice pressing early. Fiamano, sweet to Flora there's not a lot happens early on here. Right, Flora with a long throw, about where the box is, and it's cut out, but he'll get it in, and thought that might go to McKenzie, I think that was there, but Anchor is on the edge of the box, whips it over the Floro to Doyle, who has a crack, and not the worst, but not the best, didn't really freshen, did it, is Northern. Have a throw, and it's actually black or white stripes they are, aren't they? Not that you can tell really, but Higgins tries to play it forward, Hyde flicks it on, but there's no one there. Mrozek goes to ground, not really needing to, but sweet back to Mrozek. Suppose it was safe from Mrozek, so you can't complain about that. As Doyle plays the ball, Muhadow's through here, and 1-0. Great finish. How is that into the left corner? That'll teach our mate for doubting Suleiman. That's his 22nd goal of the season. 12 minutes, and we're right on top here, and we can't mathematically can't secure the title for sure, but we'll go a long way towards it with our goal difference here. So great start. Here's Floro with another long throw. It's a big loopy one, and Anton putting some good pressure on Hastings, but not the tallest bloke, so it's not going to do a lot. Jansen with a nice header forward there, so we're more on the front foot again. Aradakunda back to McKenzie, who he played a interesting one too with. as we'll get the throw in, but no highlight coming from it. Well, we've got one now. And don't go long. Doyle with a shot, but it's blocked, and we've got another throw in. Right, it's on the edge of the box. So Durkin with a good clearance, but Fiamano cuts it out, although Casey picks up the ball. Higgins with a long ball hides after this, and he's going to burn off our man here. And Floro concedes a penalty. We don't usually concede penalties. That's not ideal. Who's taking it? So hopefully Morozic can make the save here. Casey. Ooh. Tell you what, he just squeezes it by Morozic. He had a good attempt there. The Polish goalkeeper, but Casey. Yeah, beefy, well-placed penalty. Morozic did his best, but it's 1-1. We'll try and encourage, see if that helps, and it does, as we get another throw-in. Floro. Anton again just making life difficult for the keeper, but he does well here, Hastings, as he pumps that forward. There's Floro having a bit of an average game so far, which is a bit of a worry considering he's our set-piece corner taker, throw-in taker. He's pretty important to what we do. There's Mrozic with a nice ball. Muhadao flicks it onto Anton, put it away, son. No! Should be doing better there. Good save from the keeper, but hit it more or less straight at him. But we've still got a chance from the corner. Floro. Jensen's having a go, doesn't get to it. Floro again. Ankara. Doyle in the box, but pretty comfortable save there for Hastings. 1-1, half an hour gone. Right, coming up towards half time, 5 minutes to go. Hastings with the goal kick for them. They win the header and they're plugging this forward. Battling for possession. Jensen flicks that back to Mrozic, who takes his time, rolls it out to Fiormano. Nice ball through to Anton now. Suleiman's making a run. You can see what's going to happen, can you? No, McKenzie's the one in the clear. Lovely finish, top left. Curves that round the left-hand post, and we're back in front, 2-1. 10th goal of the season for the Scot, Mark McKenzie, and back on top here against Northern as we look to secure the title. The defender was closing him down there too. It's a really nice effort. Goalkeeper probably should have been in a better position, but we'll take it. Is Northern now straight back on the ball after that goal, trying to get back at 2 level terms before half time, but they've given it straight to Suleiman Muhadao, and he's off down the right wing. In the box, ooh, no penalty. Okay. I think he got the ball to be fair, though now Anton's got the ball and blocked. Keeper was committed pretty early there, but good block from the defence as Floro with the corner. Jansen, yep, could see that coming a mile away. Lovely run from Jansen. Great header, and we have just before half time put the foot down. 3-1. You can see him making the run there, Jansen. He's headed that lovely into the left-hand side netting inside the post. And we've got another chance here. This could be a absolute misery compiler, but no, Hastings pretty good in the air, it seems. And he lumps that down. Jensen, Teradakunda, Muhadao. McKenzie, he'll have a pot from there, and Hastings just to get a hand on it to tip it over the bar. Really good spell for us here at the end of the half. As Floro puts the corner in, but it's cleared pretty safely. Higgins is off down the left-hand side. Durkin now, and that will do it for the first half. So Flora gave away a penalty, which wasn't ideal. As you can see there, well, you can't really see because it's in black, which isn't ideal. They're actually above us on the XG for a bit there, but we really turned it up late in this first half. Doing well. Flora's gone up nicely in the ratings, actually, so we don't really need to make any changes, so we'll crack on to the second half. You've played well, but there's still room for improvement, and there's a lot more to come from you, seeing as that team talk didn't work overly well. And we're back into it. We have the ball playing left to right here in the second half. Right, we've got a free kick here. 65 minutes gone, so quite a start to that second half, but cleared away from Northern as Mackenzie will look to whip this in. He gets it to Floro. Back to Iridakunda. Now Fiamano and acres of space on the right-hand side. Into Ankara and Tom with space, but hits it straight at the keeper from the edge of the box. Probably should have done better there. But still 3-1, and we're still in a strong position here, as we will look to make some changes actually, because a few of these boys are tired. Iridakunda not having a great game, not poor, but not great. We might bring on... we'll bring on Kalotti here. A bit more of a natural centre mid than Willem Eben. And who's the other one who could use a break? I thought I saw someone. Not really, actually. Yeah, playing well, aren't they? So we'll leave it at that for now. And praise the boys a bit as Northern have a throw in. The edge of the box here, Dirk and Kalotti just hex that away. Not very far, but Mackenzie will get it. Jansen. A long way down to Muhadau. Anton's read that like a book somehow because it looked pretty rough. And lasers that past the right hand upright. Don't know if it was that close, but he put some power into it. And we'll make another change here. Fiamano's having an okay game. We'll bring more on. We'll give some fresh legs. Anyone else? Actually, James Sweet's we took Teal off. What can we do here? We better bring on Langley for Sweet and bring Jansen forward to the defensive midfield, and that will do us. Anchorage still playing the tank, and our front three are going pretty well. So that'll do for subs. As we have to close this game out, 10 minutes left, and after this finishes, we will see what's happened in the Roslyn Wakery game tomorrow. But at the moment, Hastings, that was last game. Northern put a big ball forward. Munford Sulla down there. Right, they've got that's unlucky. You can see a few goals today. Unlucky goal, a penalty in that, so can't really play in the defence here. Munford Sulla puts a ball and it's struck by Casey, hits the defender, rebounds to Watson, right place, right time, able to bury it right hand corner. And we might we'll stay positive and we'll encourage the boys. Oh, that hasn't helped. No, and this would be frustrating if we drop points here. There's Casey for Northern. Goes for a big ball forward. No danger at all. Hopefully we can get the fourth goal and just put this to absolute bed. And we might be able to do that here. Mackenzie is in on goal and hits it at the keeper, who can't hold it. A bit of power behind that, but it's okay. We're down the right end of the pitch and we have a corner. Floro whips it in, and Anton on the edge of the area tidies up, and that's a foul. We'll take that all day. I might just be a bit sneaky here and waste a little bit of time in possession. Just sometimes. Don't want to slow the game down too much if we have a good chance. And Floro, now this is a good position for him. He can curl this in. Hopefully someone's head's on the end of it. As we waste some time. No, nothing at all out of that. Although we do have another one here, and this one looks a bit more dangerous. Oh, Mohadao. Straight at the keeper, but again he has to put it behind for a corner. This Floro will whip another one in. He's so good at doing, but trigger. He's a decent player. I was looking at signing him a year or so ago in game. Goes alright as a left back, and again we're in a corner, so we're really hammering them down this end of the pitch, which is exactly what we want. Can't do any praising because the boys look a bit nervous, if I'm being honest. Here's the one, but Floro, edge of the box to Doyle. Here's a crack, and Tom would have been offside there. Don't know if he actually needed to hit that. As we go into injury time now, Northern with a throw in. Hopefully we can snuff this out because it is a highlight by the look of it, and we do for now. There's Kalotti to Raphael, Floro, Muhadau, Kalotti again. Now that's off to Anton. down the right hand side. Has a crack, but weak shot. Keep it covered. But that looks like it might be enough. Floro puts the ball and we don't get a head to it, but by the time this is taken, we should be at full time, and we are. Really close game that. Put ourselves on the back foot slightly with that penalty from Floro, and they got an unlucky goal there. Well, an unlucky goal on our behalf with a couple of deflections in the right place, right time for Watson, the 83rd minute. But around that, especially the end of the first half, really nice spell, and that was key. And you got to say it was a deserved win, because you look at the shots on target and the XG. 21 more shots. We should be winning that game comfortably, but yeah, we did give them a penalty there, to be fair. But this is interesting. I'll put hands on hips and say we got away with that, because we did a bit. Still room for improvement. Yep, definitely. For entertainment. Jeez, I hope you didn't pay too much money. It's not a home game. I don't think you came and saw us. But yeah, so we're 9 points clear. Roslyn Wackery, 3 games to go. They can only go level with us now. And a 24 goal difference. So in reality, the title is more or less sewn up. But we are playing them next. So we really need to at least draw that game. But we will see how they get on in their game on Sunday. Right, so this Roslyn Wackery game is about to kick off in about 3 hours. So we will see how we go here. Also of note, 42 games unbeaten for our boys now from the 15th of November 2020. So yeah, we're doing pretty well in the league, obviously. And also, our under-20 team, who got promoted last season. I'm pretty sure it was last season, maybe it was the year before, but we've won the top group of the New Zealand under-20 league, which is nice, against the ISPS Hunter Premiership team. So we're doing well all across the board here, which is nice. But we will go forward and see if Roslyn Wackery, bit of a mouthful, isn't it? But we'll see if they can get the job done and keep a little bit of pressure on us, or if that win against Northern has secured us a title. It is going down to the wire a bit more than it has in the past years. You can also see it's 3 weeks till our next game, so I'll definitely schedule some friendlies in before then to keep our boys sharp. Taking a loss, so surely something interesting is going to happen here. As you can see, the league interceptions, but it's a 1-1 draw, and we are champions. Brilliant stuff. 1-1, Havelock North, who we gave a bit of a clinic to the first game today, have held them away from home. That will hurt. But yeah, we are the champions. So 3 years in a row, ODT Football South Premier League champions, and we do the double this year with the Chatham Cup. So that is brilliant. So that is, to be honest, a pretty nice way to end things here at Caversham, but we still have 2 games to go. As you can see, bringing Caversham back to glory. But that will do it for today. Time to plan a celebration trip to the Spates Brewery down south in Dunedin, I think. But that will do for today. So we will finish the season next time we come and do end of season review, and we'll probably resign the job. As long as and once the reputation's gone up, you'd hope, for doing a double in a season. But yeah, if you have enjoyed today's video, if you've enjoyed us winning the league, then like the video and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.